Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In this video, we're going to be doing a miniature review of the new Spanish Infantry from Warlord Games. We're going to be reviewing the 1st Battalion in this video. I have both boxes. That's the 1st Battalion. This is the 2nd and 3rd Battalion. We're going to be doing those as separate videos. First of all, before we go anywhere, I want to kind of say that, as you know, Black Powder has gone into a 2nd edition, right? Well, they've also gone into kind of a 2nd edition of boxes. The logo has changed to match the 2nd edition rulebook. You can see how clean these boxes look. They're very slick. You've got images of the units on the back with the flag options, the Fusilier, the Grenadier, all that. Okay, but first of all, the boxes look clean. The old boxes looked a lot like this, with this logo right here. And you know how the Warlord Games was a lot larger and bolder and like in your face. Also, it was like 24 hard plastic and metal miniatures, right? It was all over that. But the new ones just say 25 Warlord resin Napoleonic Spanish Infantry right there, nice, and it's just a cleaner look. Even the old British have been put into the new boxes, and it looks clean as well. It's got the smaller logo. The 24 plastic and metal is right here. The back of the box, cleaner. How to assemble it. It's just lead free. The new boxes just look, in my opinion, great. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Spanish Infantry. First thing I wanted to kind of point out is it says Warlord resin. Now we know that the Warlord resin is kind of that one-piece model. Let's go ahead and pull these out and take a look and see what you get. Okay, and so since we're at it, I want to go ahead and kind of take a look at the box itself. Painted as 1st Battalion, 1st Regiment. That's these guys. Talks about some of the different battles that they took place in the peninsula, right? And then it tells it has Warlord 25 resin, Spanish Infantry, background leaflet with 12 full color flags and plastic bases. Then it's got a picture of a leader on the side. It's got, again, the unit there. Okay, and then like, not a toy, not suitable for 14-year-olds. Made in Great Britain. All right. Okay, I'm seeing something interesting already. This has got that cardboard. Let's go ahead and pull the bases out. Okay, the 40 millimeter with a few of the 20 millimeters. Okay, so these are single figure bases. These are 2 figure bases. And these are 4 figure bases. So if you wanted to have like a 40 by 20, you could use that. Excellent. That's standard. Continuing. They're giving you metal standards. That's 2 thumbs up. All right, and there's the resin. We're going to set that, pull these blisters out, set this cardboard probably in the trash. Not looking at the miniatures just yet. Let's take a look at this pamphlet. Now, I understand the camera is here and I'm over here, so I might be upside down for you, but that's okay. You can get it. Ferdinando, the 7th Volunteer Regiment. Couple flags of that. Now, this is talking about just a general infantry, provision militia, 2nd Swiss, 36 Infantry Regiment. So they're all wearing blue, but the color of their collars, cuffs, and lapels are different. Okay. Tells a little bit about Spain. All right, now it's just one page, and you can easily cut these out and use these as flags. This is Coronella, and this is Sensilla, which I'm going to assume is the national flag and the regimental flag. This looks like it would be I don't know. I'll have to do some research. But this one is the, yep, these are different regiments. So 1st, 5th, 37th, 18th, 2nd Swiss, and the Volunteer Regiment. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now this is on a kind of a glossy paper, so when you go to wet it down with your Elmer's and fold it, be careful. The paint can crack or chip like some of the other ones. When I put these together and paint them, we'll have to figure that out. But usually gloss paper doesn't do well. Okay, that's that. Okay, so they are single piece models. Yes. Okay. I've been doing a lot of Perry medals because they're single piece models. Because the assembly and the cleaning and all that for models you have to glue together does take time. And as a model builder slash painter seller, for a living, this is going to save me a day's worth of work. Okay. Let's take a look here. I thought I opened the Grenadiers. I did. I ordered the Grenadiers. Okay. So let's see what kind of poses we got here. We got this is sling arms. This looks like port arms. This is port arms with a bicorn. There is some... Okay, that's a standard bearer. That's another standard bearer. So you got your regimental and you got your national. Okay, this is kind of a travel arms, maybe I'll call it that. Ooh, we got a standard pennant. I don't know if you get two of those. Nope, I only get one of those. Okay, so that's a low carry. Okay, so far I'm getting a variety. All right, so I went ahead and sorted them out. You do get two standard streamers. Excellent. You get the two standard bearers. They look good. Let's go ahead and zoom the camera in so you can kind of take a look at these figures as I present them. But okay, before I do that, because I'm going to do that too, a couple of different standard bearers. Got the drummer, you got the officer. This row is bicorns. This row is bearskins. 10 bearskins. Looks like 11 bicorns. There's multiple different poses, not just like 3 or 4 poses. Don't see any special epaulets on any of these guys. I don't know if the Spanish does that. These guys have epaulets. Yeah, I don't know. These guys are going to be fun to paint. Okay, let me zoom in and let you see kind of the detail. Now, there is a lot of flash on these guys. All right, so we're going to start off with the drummer. Okay. With his high gaitered boots. The drum itself, the stitching looks pretty good. Okay, that's kind of a sunken deal right there, but you probably won't ever see that. Details on the straps are pretty pronounced. That's good. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, there's a little bit of cleaning that's going to have to be done with a sharp X-Acto knife. Looks good. All right. Let's take a look at the officer. Looks good. Standard bearer 1. Got that giant plume on his hat. Standard bearer 2. Okay. And I'm just going to give you a selection of these other figures. Like here's one of the bearskins. Got that deep mustache on there. You got that bearskin backpack, ammo pouch, bayonet, sword. Yeah. Collars, cuffs. See, like that little piece right there on his forearm. I'm gonna have to cut that little thing, trim that. Okay, and then the guys with the bicorns, they got those giant plumes. Here, let's get I don't know. Look at that plume. I have to definitely, this will be one of my next projects. Pant seams, turnbacks are thick. That's good. And the backpacks are fuzzy like they should be. Yeah, these are going to be great. Okay, I'm super happy that these guys are one piece resins. Now, I don't know exactly the composition of the 1st Battalion or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to be half Grenadiers, half Fusiliers, or how it's supposed to work that way. We'll figure it out. I'll have to do a little research on that. Okay, one last thing before I close out the video is that I did a little reading. I learned quite a bit just by reading the back of the box. Should have did that at the beginning. But it says basically that most regiments have 2 battalions. They have the 1st Battalion, which is usually 50% Grenadiers and 50% Fusiliers. So that's why you get Grenadiers and Fusiliers in the 1st Battalion box, because it usually comes split 50-50. And the 2nd Battalion always comes with all Fusiliers. And the reason why you get 25 figures is because even though they give you 2 standard bearers, historically each regiment only carried 1 flag, or each battalion carried only 1 flag. And they give you that extra Fusilier in case you want to replace your 2nd standard bearer with a historically accurate figure. They give you 2 standards because they know a lot of gamers like to field exactly what I was suspecting was a national flag and a regimental flag, which in the case of the Spanish, that's not the way they did it. The 1st Battalion carried the Coronella, and the 2nd and 3rd Battalion carried the Censilla. So I just learned quite a bit about the Spanish infantry just from this box. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out and watching these videos, and expect more to come. And I will see, especially after I get these guys trimmed and put together. And I'll catch you next time.